So it's 24th of May and it's just gone 5:45 and I'm about to leave for work. Oh, and it's my birthday. So it's still my birthday and I've just finished work. It's 8:15 p.m. Time to go home. I've been working since 6 o'clock this morning. Yeah, 6 o'clock this morning to 8:15 and it's on my birthday. It's pretty hard to stay motivated at work when it's your birthday, especially when the weather's this good. But 3 things have got me through the day. Number one is that I've got tomorrow off, so I put in the hard work today to reap the rewards tomorrow. Number 2, I actually love what I do. And number 3 is that I know why I'm doing it. I'm trying to achieve something. But yeah, those are the 3 things that have kept me motivated. And the reason why I'm talking about motivation is because that's what this week's vlog is going to be about. What keeps me motivated and how you can stay motivated to achieve your goals. Get ready.
4 stars as the mail on Sunday. You're not students anymore.
So it's 10 to 6 in the morning and she's already here. Mariam, what motivates you to come to the gym so early?
Because you just got to get it done. You've got to work out, end of. It's like going to work. I have to do it.
Words of wisdom right there. Bye. Enjoy your workout. So what motivates you to come into the gym?
To lose weight and to get fitter. It's the only reason why I wake up at 5 in the morning.
Get fitter and prove that I can wake up early every morning and come in. That's it.
To get fit, to definitely get in shape, to listen to Vin shouting early in the morning, and yeah, to really just feel energized and yeah, ready for the week.
All done. So can you tell me? That was pretty tough and it's going to be hard to talk, but...
That was knackering.
What keeps you going through that?
Huh?
What keeps you going when you're training with me?
Hoping I see the end result.
Yeah? You've been seeing it so far?
And it's fun.
Yeah?
And it's fun, yeah. I like the different things that you make us do, otherwise I'm a person who gets bored really easily, so
good stuff.
I like the variety in the way you train.
So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and done. Don't worry. Don't worry. There we go. Now you got the smile on. You're thinking, such an arse, aren't I?
Huh?
So you're thinking, such an arse. Getting a camera in my face after I did 10 rounds of that.
That's the feeling you come to get.
What? Death?
No. You catch your breath and you've got that feeling, the buzz and the feeling, that's what you come to get.
So it's Friday, it's coming up to 1:30. I've been working since 6 AM and I had about 4 hours sleep last night and it's time for me to train. It's the last thing I want to do right now. I would much rather go home, have something to eat and chill out. But I can't. I haven't missed a session in 4 years and I'm not going to start now. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about quickly. How do you stay motivated enough to keep doing your workouts, to keep training, to stick to the nutrition plan? How is it possible to keep at all of that when you really don't want to? Well, the way I do it and the way I tell my team to do it is by think about why you're here right now. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Have a big reason why you're doing it, because that why will see you through all of it. When it gets tough, when it's really hard, when you can't be bothered, that why is what's going to keep you going. For you, it might be playing with your kids, having enough energy to spend time with them. It could be being confident enough to wear whatever you want, to go and do the things you want in your life. It could be anything. You might feel shit every time you look in the mirror. You might feel horrible every time you go out shopping. Whatever your reason is, use it as much as you can and think about it every single time you feel like giving up. When you have a really strong why, when you know what you're trying to achieve, and you keep it deeply embedded in you, you will be unstoppable. You won't be able to give up. It just won't be an option for you. So ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why is it so important for you to change your body and to achieve your goal of looking good and feel amazing? If it's important to you, like really important to you, you'll find a way. I know you will. Go out and get it. Welcome to the Q&A part of the vlog. We have upgraded our setting. The budget's increased. We've got fancy chairs and stuff now on a decking.
A fence.
But yeah, so as you know, obviously this week's topic is all about motivation. So we've asked our group again for some questions and they've come up with some good ones. So first question is from Hasmita. I don't have any trouble with training, but how do I stay motivated long term with nutrition? Do you want to take it first?
Let me start again. Shit, what was the... I didn't even listen to the question. I was just going to say, with nutrition, try and make it as flexible as possible. So obviously that doesn't mean eating junk food all the time, but I think the more you make it flexible, your nutrition, it's easier to kind of, deal with long term.
Yeah.
So obviously the more you try and restrict yourself, the harder it's going to be. You can't maintain that for a long time. So adding a bit of variety, making it a bit more flexible is easier to stick to.
Yeah, and just set shorter term goals as well as long term goals. So if your goal is going to take, like let's say you want to lose 12 kilos and it's going to take you 12 weeks, set a weekly target as well. So you're not thinking about it like forever, like it doesn't feel like forever. You've got short term targets. And also remember that you don't have to diet forever. Like if something is going to take you 12 weeks, 6 months, or a year even, remember, like once you do get to your target weight or you hit like a target way you want to look or your dress size or whatever, you can up your calories to maintain, and you don't have to eat as restricted as you are, even though it shouldn't be too restricted.
It becomes a bit easier then, doesn't it?
So you remember, like it's a short term thing to achieve something that you'll be really happy about in the future.
Yeah.
Alright, next one comes from Shima. How do you stay motivated when you have injuries? Now this is one that like really gets me as well. So when I've been injured in the past, it's quite demotivating, but the way I look at it is, don't compare yourself to how you were before. So if you could deadlift like, I don't know, 200 kilos or something and you got injured, stop looking at what you could do before and think about what you could do now to get stronger. So how you can overcome that injury and focus on that. And also if you've injured like your knee or something, you can still train upper body, so focus on that. Set some other targets, set something different.
Yeah,
anything
definitely.
to add?
No.
So the next question comes from Mariam. How do I stay motivated during Ramadan? The way I'd look at it is, I know Ramadan seems like a really long time, like while you're doing it, but think of it, it's only a month. So if you do just kind of hustle through and grind through, and think about why you're doing it as well. It's such a good reason, such a positive thing. Think about all of that, and
that will help you get
and
through
then
it.
it'll help you get through it. And also, if you think of it really short term, each day while you are fasting, think about the feast you're gonna have in the evening. So it makes it a lot easier to do. And the other thing is, like, you can lose a lot of weight if you're restricting calories because you're only eating in a certain window. So it might be easier to stick to your diet at that point anyway. So because there's only a limited amount of food you can eat in that short time you can eat. So
there's the positives.
Yeah, you're gonna lose
well.
a lot of body fat if you can kind of not overeat in that period of eating.
Maybe I should start.
Well, Mariam actually wants me to fast with her, so I put it on camera now, so I might have to do it one day. Susan, you asked how to stay motivated when you feel like you're doing what you should be, but the results are taking time.
I think this happens to a lot of people. You work so hard, and you start to kind of get a little bit demotivated when the results aren't coming as quickly as you want, or you expected it to be a lot quicker in terms of, say, if you wanted to lose a certain amount of weight and the process is really slow. These things do take a long time sometimes, but again, focus on that long-term goal and what it is you're really trying to achieve. Sometimes these things can take 6 months, a year, but setting that long-term goal and having smaller goals to reach to that main goal really help you kind of get there.
Yeah, so setting like weekly targets, monthly targets, and then going from there. So like when we work with our team, we set 90-day goals, and then we work backwards from there. Like, so with our one-to-one clients. So you could do the same thing and then go from there.
It's a lot more achievable that way.
Yeah. So like, if you're seeing results now, just remember, like, times that, if it's slow weekly progress, it's still progress. So just times that across 12 weeks, and you'll be like, you know, you're gonna get to what you're trying to achieve. And think of it like that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so the next one comes from Reshma. She's going on holiday, so she wants to know, when you're on holiday but still want to maintain that routine while everyone else is binging on Cheesecake Factory, she's going to America.
Lucky you.
What's the best way to motivate yourself to work out and push yourself to achieve all the targets you've set?
With that, I would say, at the end of the day, remember why you're doing it. So that why is very important to you, to be doing it in the first place. So don't focus on what everyone else is doing. Think about how you're going to feel after, like, sticking to your nutrition and how good you're going to feel. And just remember in the first place why you're doing this.
Yeah, and you're also on holiday, so you don't have to be too restrictive. But just think, like, if your holiday's for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, whatever it is, if you went all nuts and went what everyone else is doing, is that gonna make you happy when you come home? If you'd be happier knowing that you've had all that fun and you've done everything you want, but you're out of shape and you didn't stick to your goals, then do it. If it means you're gonna come back unhappy, then just for 1 week, like, of you carrying on while everyone else is just, completely letting go, is, it's not gonna kill you. It'll probably make you feel better when you are back. So do that, like, focus on that rather than, oh, everyone else is doing it and I'm not.
Yeah, don't worry about anyone else.
Yeah, focus on yourself as well. Niraj asked, he's a troll. How do I motivate myself to get up at 5:30? You just wake up, Niraj.
Stop to bed early.
Not turning up to sessions. Kalina asked, how do you motivate yourself after a setback? And Hasmia asked something similar. How do you motivate yourself when you hit a wall? I think these things happen to a lot of people. I was saying to Vin earlier, this happened to me a few weeks ago, where on my nutrition I totally messed up. I felt like I'd put on loads of body fat. I felt really demotivated in myself. And it just shows you that everyone has setbacks. Like, we're all human. You just kind of pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and you move on. I think that's what you've got to try and do. Don't worry about the negative side of it. Yeah. Just kind of, look, it's done, move on. Yeah. If you mess up, like, every failure is only a failure if you don't learn from it. And the same thing with hitting a wall. Hitting a wall is the easiest thing to come over, because all you have to do is change something slightly to move past that wall and break through. Just climb over it. And you'll find sometimes these things happen to the best of us, really. But it's just... Yeah, you're only human. Just whatever setbacks, yeah, setbacks you face, just try and move past them any way you can, and just go from there. I mean, that's all the questions we had. So I'm gonna ask Sadie one more.
Go for it.
And then you can ask me one, like last time. A lot of people like look to fitness stars and I don't know, like celebrities or whatever for motivation.
Yeah.
Who do you look for? Like who's your role model for motivation?
For me, because personally for me, a goal of mine is to one day I want to do a bikini competition. So for me, Melissa Hayward is someone I follow on Instagram. In terms of like what she does, how hard she works, I watch all her videos, and she's someone for me personally in that sort of area that I look up to in terms of something that I want to do. She's done something, she's done it very successful, and done really well with it. So yeah, Melissa Hayward is one person in that category. Obviously there's so many people that in different areas you look up to, but because that's a personal goal of mine that I want to one day do, she's one person that I look up to. So yeah, I might as well ask you the same question back. Is there anyone for you?
For me, it's not. Well, I don't really have. I don't know. I don't have fitness like in that field that I look up to really. For me, it's probably. It sounds a bit cliche, but my mum and dad really. They're my biggest. They're my biggest inspiration. Like my dad, he's worked so hard in his life. Like for the last, since I was born, he's worked 7 days a week almost. And his attitude to work and how he is just motivates me to be the best I can be. Like he's done everything for me and he's done everything for my brothers and stuff. So it just makes me really, I don't know, I look to him as a role model. And
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, his work ethic in general, just like
that's where you get yours
from grinding from like 7 in the morning till 9 at night, and then giving everything to us that we needed when he wouldn't buy himself anything, but me and my brothers would make sure we had everything. And then my mum as well, like someone who doesn't she's just someone who doesn't really take any, like she doesn't show any pain, anything. She just grafts and works through everything. Like she's recently had a knee operation and she's been asking me when can I come back to the gym. She's been meeting me at the gym for training sessions, doing all of her rehab exercises. So yeah, like that, like I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. There's no better motivation than that, I think.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. So just I kind of like try and look at them and be the same. And it's the same thing you could do. Like if you struggle with motivation and you're feeling a bit low, like look at someone who's inspirational in your life. It could be anyone. It could be like
your children.
Like, and if you like, some people aren't that like go out and get it, and like you feel a bit low, you don't have that confidence to do it. Pretend to be someone else. Like I know it sounds really stupid, but literally like pretend. I spoke to one of my team about this and like told her to, in a session, who's like a sports star that you really kind of look up to, and she said Serena Williams. I said, well, in this session you're Serena Williams, and it was like in her, she was literally like it's like really pushing herself on all the weights, and so like emulate someone you want to be like kind of thing, even if you're not like that, for a short thing that you're trying to achieve and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can kind of achieve it. I'm starting to really shiver.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna end the vlog there. I hope I don't have cold nips through that. Oh my god, I do. Alright, we're gonna end the vlog there. I mean, not end the vlog, end the Q&A there.
I'm looking
see you next time. Stop! How's this session, Shima?
Oh, now we should take two.
This is going to be the cut clip at the end now.
It was great.
And why do you come to training? What motivates you to keep coming back?
Because I want to be thinner than my cat.